morning. Hello. Good morning. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Good morning, Phoenix. How you doing? Bright and early this morning. Did you have to get up and feed any animals or anything? Are you up normally this late? Me, I have to get up and go bring the lovely people of my area to work. Whew, it's not too chilly today. Roads are a little slick, I think. I decide, I don't mind doing these early morning shows. It actually wakes me up a little more, I think. So I appreciate everybody that joins along with me. And, I'm not talking out into the void. I will talk about the topic here in a minute. That's in the title. It's more of a general discussion than facts or anything. I hope that intro didn't bother you so bad this morning. Yeah, I usually reserve that intro for my paranormal shows, and I'll tell you the truth. I guess I would probably have to go into settings and not make that automatic play. I got the intro and the outro automatic, but it does set the tone, doesn't it? I added that together personally, as well as the outro. Yeah. Good. Yeah, the roads are a little slicker this morning. Not major, or at least not yet. But I do feel a little sliding today. So, yeah, I know I need to start making coffee at home in the mornings, because that's all that's going through my mind right now is coffee. Coffee. I need coffee. I want coffee. Give me coffee. It's Friday, by the way. I don't work this weekend, so don't expect a show tomorrow morning. I sleep in on my weekends off. And trust me, y'all don't want to see me first thing in the morning. That's why I have you guys pointing out at the road and not not at me. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. That's the one thing that I hate about doing shows on these channels is, truthfully, the YouTube was really set up for our investigations, and then Facebook was meant for a informative, hey, we will be doing investigations and such. But then we got, the whole COVID scenario came up, and it really hurt us as far as investigations go. And speaking of which, we are looking for investigations. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just not like it used to be. And with the weather is chilly, it's not so bad today. It's 18 degrees. But with the weather so chilly, we just can't go to like cemeteries and such as easy. And I can't afford to pay to go to a lot of places. So I started doing these shows to kind of keep the page active and kind of keep things active. Now, I could investigate my own house. There is activity there, but I don't know. I kind of feel like investigators shouldn't investigate their own homes. and I don't bash anybody that does. I just don't think they should personally. I think that invites way too personal connection to it, which will make it harder for people to let go, or make it harder for people to end the connection when the time needs to be. Yeah, of course you did, cuz it's tempting. It really is. I got activity there, but I just feel like it brings a connection that probably shouldn't be there. So let's talk about paranormal and streetlights and such things. Can the paranormal affect streetlights? And by the way, this topic came up due to my cousin Rona there, who was kind of goofing around a little bit on that. But for about a month now, personally, I've been seeing more and more flickering, blinking street lights and different lights around me. Not so much in my house, but like, maybe it's just me because I started thinking about it. But it just seems like there's more and more blinking lights around me. And I'm like, there's got to be something going on, because it seems like every day there's new ones around me. And so I'm thinking, what could cause that? Could it be paranormal? And I'm thinking to myself, well, that'd be one act of a paranormal, spirit to, one, follow me around personally, two, to affect lights that sometimes are a good distance away. So, that would be quite the feat for a regular spirit. And, yeah, I'm sorry, I can't read all that while I'm driving. And I don't know strange in what sense there. But I know that because, so yeah, it's very, yeah, it's very strange because it's not in just one area. So if that's what you mean by go ask questions, it's like different areas. Right now it's too cold to be outside asking questions because it's like street lights and such too, And so I was wondering what could it possibly mean other than the obvious, just coincidence, and that's just stroke of luck that it just happens around me. So I'm sure that's probably the odds are what it is. So don't think I'm crazy thinking everything is paranormal. No, I'm not that person. But let's bring the hypothetical if it is. So I researched it a little bit, and it turns out that blinking lights and things like that, a lot of people feel are related to angels and sending you a message of that they are around and that they are protecting you and such, or they have a message for you. And so I'm guessing that if it's more than just one area or one light that you generally go by, it's always blinking. That's just presumably electrical issues. Whereas if you're everywhere you go, you notice it. They say that it's angel related. Yes, angels really. And what about the light at the hotel room I stayed in Indiana? I have a shorts clip on somewhere on my paranormal channel on YouTube that shows that hotel light being manipulated. I forgot all about that until just now because I like bringing up those kind of stories. Ooh, I feel that road sliding underneath me. That was fun. But yeah, that I got a shorts clip somewhere where I'm across the room in the hotel because we were visiting family, and sitting there one morning. Last morning we were there. Can you believe that? Otherwise, I probably would have took more time to investigate that room. We actually had the equipment with us, where the light switch, we could hear it clicking, and that's not but water or ice over there, where we heard it clicking, and the table side lamp was turning on and off. Click, 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 click. And it was a motion censored light switch. And the table was way across the room. So, and that was early morning. And that was crazy. And when I finally spoke up, I said, all right, that's enough, or something like that. It stopped. It did one or two more little clicks, but then it stopped. So yeah, I do believe that paranormal can. Angel lights, yeah. I think truthfully that's a different thing. I think, I don't know, is angel lights the same as dead lights? Because I got the feeling that angel lights and dead lights would be different. Oh man, I hope my car is not gonna stink. Did you see that? Did you catch that in the road, or were you not paying attention? I thought it was a chunk of ice. Good thing I went around it. It was a skunk. Skunk in this weather? That's weird. I just hope I didn't scare it and get my car stinking now. That's weird to have skunk out in this. Something must have been out of the burrow. Something must have tried to get at it. I don't smell nothing yet. Is that you? Good morning, war dog. Is that you in the road? Either way, I avoided you. That could have been a stinky situation. I thought it was a chunk of ice. Usually I just go over them, but I caught it moving at the last second. Avoided it. Morning, Lee Foot. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so the paranormal can affect things like lights in your home and such. I think if it's street lights, it's got to be something more powerful. I don't, you know, angels. I mean, to me, I believe they're out there, and that's what could be manipulating these different lights that are around me. I am well. I'm not too bad. I'll be honest with you. It's Friday morning. I sure didn't want to be up this early. I I like to sleep in, which is crazy because I've been doing this job for a lot of years now, and I get up and to work semi on time. And I if you knew me in my personal life, you know me getting up early is not a general thing. Yeah, make sure you let me know. Um, make sure you let me know the channel. I'll definitely watch and subscribe. Um, I guess there was an accident in this little spot yesterday. Somebody slid off the exit or onto the exit or something, and it was really bad weather here yesterday. As far as roads were pretty slick. As far as that truck didn't move over, generally they do. Leaffoot, one of our co-founders, is he knows I don't like to get up early. No, the person survived, which is good. I sound like I was almost disappointed by that. No, the woman survived. But yeah, so I believe that the paranormal, they can manipulate things like lights and different odds and ends. Okay. This road's always clear. See now, once again, with the lights and the environment and such, I've done one one investigation out in the snow in a cemetery, and the weather wasn't supposed to be that bad. It was supposed to be like regular, it was supposed to be cold, snow on the ground and such, but we were going there to the cemetery, and my son has never been on an investigation before, so I set him up. It was his first time to the cemetery, and the weather was just getting worse and worse, and it's like, I don't know. But the look on his face, he really wanted to go, so I was like, all right, I can't tell him no. It was a pretty good snowstorm going on, and me personally, I was more worried about my equipment getting ruined by the weather than investigating. He was all about investigating, but I often wonder if you had some equipment that you could cover up or something. Would hey there. I think I subscribe to this. If not, I'll subscribe when I get a chance. So what do you guys think? You think okay. Do you think the weather, do you think a snowstorm could bring as much activity as a thunderstorm? Because I mean, that has to have energy, right? And yeah, I was talking about blinking lights and everything, and normally I see them by now, and I haven't seen a single one. What is this thing going on, man? Did the angels leave me behind on a Friday? I will. There is thunder, snow, and I'm sure that's why you brought it up. You're big into weather. Snowstorms have a lot of energy. I think just people don't like being out in it, so they have a lot of gear you can put on that would make it so it's not so bad. Like 18 degrees or whatever is not bad. I'm gonna stop being lazy with these shows and start researching the subject the day before The one thing that's kind of got me slightly hesitant is I won't be great with like dates. Like in 1898, this person did this, and on September 4th of 1799, this happened. And driving down the road, it's like you're not gonna be able to bring notes up. Somebody walking in the road. Wearing nothing but dark clothes, and not very, very bright clothing either. I appreciate that. I'll go back over these comments and follow people. I appreciate everybody popping in, but I know it's not much longer, and I'll be at work. So, but yeah, I'll start getting more facts and such for these shows. Do more of them Monday through Friday at this time while I'm on my way to work. That way, if I run over a skunk or whatever, you guys get to see that. I know I need to go get some coffee. Gotta get some coffee. And another thing I like to get at this gas station is deviled eggs. I'm sure my passengers love it. Gets them gassy. But guys, I hope you have a wonderful Friday. Coffee. That is a kind of a recognition as well as a little fun. We have a friend that was part of the group who passed away several years now, a few years ago now, and she's from the Massachusetts area. And for the most part, everything that she can pronounce was pretty regular for around here. But anytime she'd say coffee, she would say coffee with that Massachusetts accent. And so now it's kind of a bittersweet memory. Thank you for the follow, guys. So yeah, she passed away. Earth, God bless her. We were having a meeting of Warren Area Society of Paranormal at our local McDonald's. I laugh every time I think about this. It came in my mind. She is a wonderful woman, but sometimes she just wasn't very thoughtful of her surroundings. So she comes in a little later into the meeting. Everybody from the group was there but her. She came in later, and we're all talking. She comes in. We're saying hi to everybody, doing usual greeting stuff. She reaches in this brown bag and pulls out like this gallon-sized Ziploc, like a huge Ziploc, and throws it on the table. And the first thing it looks like is a big bag of dope, big bag of marijuana. I'm talking about it would have been like 2 pounds. Another guy with no lights on his bicycle. So she just throws it on the table. The whole conversation stops. We all just kind of look at it like, did you really just throw like 2 pounds of marijuana on the coffee or on the table at McDonald's? And she wasn't. We just kind of look at her. She's like, "Oh, we got you guys some sage." And I was like, "Oh, sage, okay." We're like, wow. But I am at the gas station, so I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you have a lovely Friday. Can ghosts manipulate streetlights and such? I don't think the average spirit can, but I do think entities like demons or angels can personally. Uh, no doubt. Um, hey, moderator, Leaffoot, you could remove that, you know. Oh, yeah, you can. No, that's on Twitch. You can't remove that. um, but yeah, so I hope you guys have a lovely weekend. I'm going to have a lovely day because I'm going to get myself some coffee. As always, stay spooky, my friends.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping down and appreciate the visit. Now get the hell off of my porch. We'll see you the next time. Come on back.